back to another building blocks review. Today we're going to be reviewing the Lepin Jango Fett buildable figure. And here is the Lego figure of Jango Fett. Let's go ahead and show you that. And when this thing ships, it's going to ship to you in this little gray thing right here. And you're going to have some bubble wrap, and then the package is going to come out like this. You're going to open it up. Of course, the instruction booklet is going to be right here. And then you're going to have your actual product. That's going to come in a bag like this. And all the Legos are going to come with it. So, we're going to be back with this thing built, and we're going to show you the comparisons between the original Lego version between the Lepin buildable figure. Here's the extra pieces it comes with. And the instruction booklet was actually pretty easy to follow, way better than other Lepin products. It actually has the same format that Lego has. And it shows you all the different types of Legos it comes with, just in case you ever want to order them on Bricklink or something like that. So here's the actual two figures. Right now, I want you to comment in the comments which one you think is the Lego version. Alright, so actually, believe it or not, this is the Lego version. At first glance, you can't really tell much detail between the two. The distinction is hard to tell at first appearance. But yeah, this one's the Lego version. How can you tell, you may say? Well, the only main differences between these two figures is the head printing, and with the Lepin version, the printing on him is very light compared to the Lego version, which is a little darker. So let's actually get into fine detail with the heads. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. So here's the Lepin head. And you can see that it's pretty light. I mean, of course, it's really fine detail. But compared to the Lego version, it's not as detailed. So here we have, let's compare these two actually, yeah. So here we can obviously see that in the Lego version, there's a little bit more detail compared to the Lepin, and if we turn them around, we can also tell how there's more detail in the Lego version there too.
The only thing I see different is there's a line around this one.
So that's the head pieces. And what I meant by that, the printing on the Lepin is a little lighter than the Lego version. I'll go ahead and show you that. So here's the Lego version compared to the Lepin right here. So you can obviously see that the Lego version is a tad bit darker compared to the Lepin, which is a little lighter. But other than that, there's really no main differences on this set. And Lepin did a very good job at replicating Lego's version of Jango Fett.
If you didn't know what you were looking at, you'd never know it wasn't original, would you?
Right. If you had this in one of your Lego collections, people couldn't tell apart that if it was real from a fake.
So, in terms of functionality, ease of putting it together,
pretty easy.
Playability.
One thing you can tell these apart as well is the jetpacks. As you can see that the Lepin version actually has a cup Lego piece, that really puts more detail in the missile on his jetpack compared to the regular Lego version, which
It's got a cone.
it's got a cone. Boba Fett, the Boba Fett Lego version did this, but it's the cut piece here. So that's probably where they got the idea in the Leppin version to put that. But other than that, no main differences. The guns are similar. You know, all the silver printing pieces are similar. There's no difference other than the jetpack and the breastplate and the head. So,
What would you rate it?
what would I rate it? Well, it looks very similar to the Lego version, so I'm gonna go ahead and rate it an 8 out of 10, just out of functionality, how the ease of putting it together, which was exactly like this Lego version here, compared to a set we built before, which was the Sail Barge Lego buildable blocks Leppin figure set. That one was pretty difficult to put together because it was sort of like a puzzle, but here, of course, we showed you the booklet earlier. It was easier to put together, and overall, it was pretty fun.
Cost.
For the cost, we got this thing for what?
$8.
$8 compared to
To $11 altogether with shipping and handling.
compared to $23 plus tax.
Well, I think I might have paid like maybe 25 or 30 for this several years ago for that one.
Right. Because we had just got this one as soon as it came out.
If you didn't know, you couldn't tell the difference between the knockoff version and the Lego version, could you?
But Leppin did, of course, a really great job
It's quality.
replicating this set. And yeah, it's quality. I mean, there's detail in this figure. Of course, there's detail in the original Lego version. But Leppin really tried their best to really define each and every single piece in
Yeah.
the set. So I stand my ground. I give it an 8 out of 10.
But it's just not a Lego, is it?
No.
All right. Well,
Thank you guys for sticking around in this
well
review.
I'm sorry. I hate to interrupt, but are you going to go wrong by buying the knockoff
Personally,
for your kids?
I don't necessarily enjoy knockoff versions of Lego, but it's hard. It's difficult to tell the difference between the two. So if you're really on a budget and your kid really loves Legos, Leppin has to be the way to go. And you're going to want to make sure, if you are purchasing from Leppin, make sure and do it fast, because a lot of their sets are going away, and after a lawsuit in 2019, they've actually stopped producing Legos because of a lawsuit with Lego. And
How long did it take you to understand what Legos really mean?
well,
How many
I don't know.
years? You're 15.
I'm 15. I used to build Legos when I was a kid.
You're just coming in right now this year. You've understood the value of Lego.
There's really a lot of value in Lego. I mean, I remember my dad used to buy sets for like $100, and they were huge, pretty big sets, and they weren't as popular as they were today. But now, that same set that he bought for $100 goes for around $400.
What happened to mine?
I destroyed them.
All right.
Well, we'll see you guys later, and thank you for sticking around this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you want more, comment, let us know. Share the video with your audiences as well, and
I hope we've helped y'all.
hope we helped y'all in your realm of purchasing Legos and building blocks. And if you want us to make more videos like these, just let us know. Shoot us a comment. Like, subscribe, all of that mess. Well, I'll see you later. It's been Wesley
And Pat.
and we're at your service.